From the beginning of my career, I've always done stuff that I wanted to do. So I got my Grammy.
Whoopi Goldberg's appearance at New York Fashion Week shocked the world and ignited intense social media discussion. At 69, the EGOT-winning actress and television host stepped onto the red carpet looking dramatically different, leaving fans and critics divided. While some praised her radiant, youthful glow, others questioned her health and even criticized her outfit. The moment became a viral spectacle, reflecting society's obsession with celebrity appearances. However, this event was only the culmination of a deeply personal journey that began years earlier. Beyond the surface, Whoopi's story is about resilience, self-awareness, and confronting public scrutiny while prioritizing health. Her transformation sparked discussions about aging, body image, and societal expectations, showing that even iconic figures are not immune to judgment. More than just weight loss, this story highlights courage, survival, and authenticity, demonstrating that change is both empowering and challenging. Whoopi's journey offers lessons in self-care, perseverance, and living life unapologetically. Red carpet moment sparks debate. The night Whoopi appeared at the Christian So show, all eyes were on her. Flashes went off, gasps filled the room, and within minutes, photos and clips spread across social media. Many fans were in awe, describing her as glowing, vibrant, and younger than expected. Yet for others, the change was unsettling. They claimed she looked frail, thin, or even unrecognizable. This split reaction revealed society's obsession with celebrity appearances, turning transformation into either heroism or suspicion. Public commentary extended beyond her weight. Her outfit was criticized, and speculation about weight loss drugs like Ozempic and Monero exploded online. What was meant to be a glamorous appearance became a cultural moment, exposing the relentless scrutiny older women face. This event was not just about fashion, it was the first public glimpse of a journey rooted in personal struggle, health decisions, and resilience that had been years in the making. Whoopi's red carpet appearance highlighted both societal fascination and harsh judgment. Journey began in 2022. Whoopi's transformation actually started in 2022 during filming of Till, where she portrayed Emmett Till's grandmother. While her performance was praised, a stranger's comment at a screening cut deeply. The woman remarked that the fat suit looked uncomfortable, unaware it was Whoopi's real body. At nearly 300 pounds, those words became a painful wake-up call. For the first time, Whoopi saw herself differently, recognizing that her weight was not just cosmetic, it had implications for her health and longevity. Instead of dismissing the comment, she internalized it, understanding that change was necessary to prevent serious health risks. This moment became a catalyst for her transformation, motivating her to take control of her health. It marked a turning point where personal responsibility and self-awareness collided with vulnerability. Her journey from that point forward was driven not by societal expectations, but by a desire to live a longer, healthier, and more fulfilling life. Facing herself honestly. After the screening, Whoopi carried the weight of those words like a mirror she couldn't put down. The risks of heart disease, diabetes, and age-related health issues became a pressing concern. She began experimenting with diets, exercise, and lifestyle changes, only to encounter repeated setbacks. Weight loss came and went, and frustration grew. Public commentary further intensified the pressure, with online audiences scrutinizing every pound and outfit choice. This phase highlighted the emotional complexity of transformation, where personal struggle and public judgment intersect. Instead of hiding, Whoopi embraced transparency, openly discussing her struggles, setbacks, and failures. She learned to navigate disappointment and persist despite challenges. This period of self-confrontation built emotional resilience and self-discipline, laying the groundwork for a transformation that extended beyond physical appearance. By facing herself honestly, Whoopi turned vulnerability into motivation, proving that personal change is both an internal and external journey, and one that requires courage, patience, and persistence. Battling public scrutiny, even as Whoopi made private progress, public scrutiny never let up. Every change became a talking point, sparking admiration and criticism alike. Supporters celebrated her courage, while skeptics questioned her methods or the health risks involved. Her story reflects society's obsession with celebrity bodies and how quickly admiration can turn into judgment. What sets Whoopi apart is her ability to navigate criticism with honesty and openness. By speaking candidly about her struggles, she humanized the process and reframed her journey as one of health and resilience rather than vanity. She turned external judgment into an opportunity to educate and inspire, showing that personal transformation is complex and deeply human. This approach encouraged empathy, challenged assumptions, and set a powerful example for anyone facing public or personal scrutiny while striving to improve their life. Choosing transparency, boldly a turning point in her journey, was publicly acknowledging her use of Monero, a medication originally for type 2 diabetes, to support weight loss. Unlike other celebrities who hide such details, Whoopi spoke openly, even making lighthearted jokes about the extent of her change. Her honesty, however, sparked controversy. Some praised her bravery, while others accused her of taking the easy way out. This transparency reframed the conversation about transformation, showing that medical interventions can be responsible and empowering when used thoughtfully. By refusing to hide the truth, Whoopi reinforced the importance of authenticity and health-focused decision-making. Her courage in discussing these choices humanized her experience and demonstrated that transformation is a nuanced journey, requiring informed decisions, support, and self-acceptance, health over vanity. Always Whoopi Goldberg's focus on health rather than appearance highlights a perspective that is often lost in celebrity culture. In a world obsessed with looks, she made it clear that her weight loss was about longevity, vitality, and maintaining energy for daily life, not about seeking approval or attention. By framing her transformation as a proactive measure for survival, she challenges society's superficial values and emphasizes that personal well-being should always take priority. Her approach reminds people that change is not about fulfilling societal expectations, but about taking care of one's own body, mind, and life. In emphasizing function over fashion, Whoopi provides a model for making intentional, thoughtful choices that support physical and mental health. Her journey demonstrates that empowerment comes from prioritizing self-care and well-being over vanity, showing that true transformation is an act of self-respect and courage. This lesson resonates for anyone seeking change, reminding us that focusing on health is both responsible and profoundly liberating. Resilience amid public pressure. Whoopi's journey was far from easy given the constant public scrutiny she faced. From praise to harsh criticism, the world seemed always ready to weigh in on her decisions. Yet she remained grounded and focused on her own goals, showing that true resilience isn't just about meeting objectives, but about maintaining integrity, self-belief, and authenticity under pressure. By continuing her career, showing up to events, and living life fully, Whoopi demonstrated that it's possible to thrive even when everyone has an opinion. Her ability to navigate polarized responses while staying true to herself is a lesson in perseverance, highlighting that self-care and personal growth can coexist with external attention. She illustrated that emotional strength comes from consistency, courage, and the refusal to let others dictate your value. Her story shows that resilience is more than enduring challenges. It's embracing them with honesty and grace, transforming criticism into motivation, and proving that maintaining personal authenticity is one of the most powerful forms of strength. Redefining personal legacy. Whoopi Goldberg's transformation adds a new layer to her already remarkable legacy. Beyond her talent, awards, and career achievements, her courage in publicly confronting personal challenges highlights a deeper dimension of her character. By sharing her journey openly, she moved the narrative from gossip to inspiration, turning a personal health journey into a message of survival, authenticity, and integrity. Her story demonstrates that legacy is not only built through professional success, but also through how one navigates vulnerability, adversity, and societal expectations. Whoopi's openness influences broader conversations about age, health, and representation for women in Hollywood, providing a blueprint for courage and self-respect. Her transformation shows that enduring impact stems not from physical appearance or accolades, but from the way challenges are faced with honesty and resilience. By embracing her struggles publicly, she proves that true legacy is multidimensional, inspiring others to pursue authenticity and strength in their own lives, and redefining what it means to leave a mark in both personal and cultural contexts. Handling criticism gracefully. Even with public opinion split, Whoopi handled criticism with poise, demonstrating emotional intelligence and maturity. Some criticized her appearance, methods, or lifestyle, while supporters admired her courage and dedication. She responded not defensively but with clarity, consistently emphasizing that her choices were about health, not vanity. Her ability to stay composed under scrutiny shows that personal decisions are ultimately private and should not be dictated by societal judgment. By modeling grace under pressure, she provided an example of how to navigate public opinion without compromising self-respect. Her calm approach reinforced the idea that resilience involves maintaining integrity, values, and focus in the face of criticism. Whoopi's example encourages others to respond to judgment with confidence and balance, reminding audiences that self-worth comes from understanding and honoring one's own needs, not from external validation. Her story demonstrates that it is possible to pursue personal well-being while remaining open and authentic, even when under the magnifying glass of public attention. Navigating medical decisions. Whoopi's openness about using Monero reframed conversations around medical interventions for weight management. She acknowledged both the benefits and risks, such as nausea or potential muscle loss, offering transparency that many celebrities avoid. By sharing her experience responsibly, she educated the public and reduced stigma around using medical tools to support health goals. Her approach emphasized that transformation is not always about willpower alone. It can involve thoughtful, informed decisions guided by professional advice. By being honest about the process, Whoopi normalized seeking help when needed and reinforced that health interventions are valid choices when used responsibly. Her journey demonstrates that authenticity in transformation includes acknowledging the challenges, risks, and tools that support personal growth. This candidness encourages others to approach change with careful planning, knowledge, and self-compassion, showing that taking control of one's health can be empowering when transparency and intention guide the process. Transformation equals survival. For Whoopi, weight loss was ultimately a matter of life and longevity rather than aesthetics. At nearly 300 pounds, she faced serious health risks, including heart disease and diabetes, making action essential. This perspective reframes transformation as survival rather than simply a cosmetic choice. Her story illustrates that self-care is fundamentally about preserving energy, vitality, and the future, emphasizing that health decisions should always take precedence over public opinion. By approaching change with this mindset, Whoopi turned a personal challenge into a proactive, empowering act. Her journey highlights that transformation involves responsibility, foresight, and commitment to well-being, offering a powerful example for others facing similar struggles. She reframed what society often mislabels as vanity, showing that prioritizing health is an act of courage, foresight, and self-love. Through this lens, her transformation becomes a story of resilience, empowerment, and survival that transcends appearances and societal judgment. Red carpet sparks cultural debate. Whoopi's Fashion Week appearance became more than a personal milestone. It sparked a cultural conversation. Public reactions ranged from admiration to concern, prompting broader discussions about age, body image, and the expectation society places on older women. Her visibility challenged entrenched norms, highlighting the double standards and judgment women face in public spaces. Fans and critics alike debated her health, methods, and appearance, creating a platform for conversations that went beyond fashion. The event showcased how individual transformations can intersect with societal scrutiny, reflecting cultural biases and the public's fixation on celebrity bodies. Whoopi's openness transformed a single red carpet appearance into a discussion about fairness, respect, and the pressures placed on women of all ages. By navigating this attention thoughtfully, she demonstrated that personal choices have broader cultural significance, and that sharing one's journey can spark reflection, empathy, and dialogue in ways that extend far beyond the individual. Authenticity over societal approval. At the core of Whoopi's transformation was authenticity. She never sought to chase youth or conform to societal beauty standards. Instead, her choices were grounded in self-respect, health, and personal values. By embracing her true self, she demonstrated that empowerment comes from being authentic rather than meeting external expectations. Her story reminds people that living genuinely is more rewarding than seeking validation from others. Whoopi's example encourages individuals to prioritize integrity, well-being, and self-care over public judgment or pressure. She showed that personal transformation is about alignment with one's own life and needs, not public perception. By focusing on her authentic journey, she challenged societal norms, inspiring others to reclaim autonomy over their bodies and decisions. Her story is a testament to the strength and freedom that comes from living authentically, showing that empowerment and resilience arise when individuals honor their own truth. Inspiring generations globally. Whoopi Goldberg's journey resonates far beyond Hollywood. By openly sharing her struggles, triumphs, and vulnerabilities, she humanized the celebrity experience, showing that even iconic figures face personal challenges. Her story illustrates that transformation is not just physical, but emotional, mental, and psychological, making it multidimensional and relatable. Millions of fans have drawn inspiration from her courage, perseverance, and honesty, seeing in her journey a model for confronting their own obstacles. By making herself vulnerable, Whoopi fostered empathy and connection, bridging the gap between celebrity and everyday experience. Her transformation demonstrates that resilience and authenticity are universally inspiring, motivating people across generations to pursue health, self-respect, and personal growth. She highlights that courage is not only about public achievements, but also about confronting private battles with honesty and determination. Through this lens, Whoopi becomes more than an entertainer. She becomes a symbol of empowerment and hope, reminding everyone that change is possible at any age and stage of life. Legacy beyond appearance. Whoopi's story emphasizes that legacy is defined by more than talent or fame. Her journey highlights courage, resilience, and authenticity as integral components of a meaningful life. By navigating challenges publicly and prioritizing health and self-respect, she influenced cultural conversations about aging, beauty standards, and female representation. Her openness offers a blueprint for building a legacy based on values and integrity, rather than superficial measures. Whoopi's transformation proves that true impact comes from how one confronts adversity, embraces authenticity, and inspires others to do the same. Her story extends beyond appearance, reminding society that empowerment, strength, and resilience define a lasting legacy. By demonstrating that personal growth and authenticity outweigh societal approval, she reshaped how success and transformation are understood, creating a narrative that resonates with anyone striving to live meaningfully. New chapter begins now. Even after intense public scrutiny, Whoopi continues to live a full and active life. She remains deeply engaged in hosting The View, mentoring younger talent, and pursuing creative endeavors. Her journey shows that transformation is not a conclusion, but a beginning. A springboard for continued growth, productivity, and self-expression. She exemplifies that life after change can be vibrant, purposeful, and fulfilling at any age. By prioritizing health, well-being, and authenticity, she demonstrates that transformation is holistic, encompassing physical, emotional, and professional growth. Whoopi's story inspires others to embrace new chapters in their lives confidently, proving that age, past struggles, or public judgment do not define potential. Her example underscores resilience, self-care, and courage, reminding people that living fully and authentically is possible at every stage. She continues to redefine what it means to thrive, showing that personal empowerment is an ongoing journey rather than a final destination.